Hey, what's up, Taurus? How you guys doing? I'm gonna get into another read here for you. I just finished another one, so you guys will probably see this in the feed, but it was really focused on a connection here that felt very controlling. So if you guys are interested just to watch, maybe it does resonate for you. Maybe it's just entertainment. I mean, go for it. But I did want to get you guys another reading here and see what comes out. All right, so let's see what's going on here for Taurus. What messages are coming in here for Taurus? And these, if you guys are looking for May readings, I did that already, so check the playlist for that. And this one here, I'm just kind of putting some cards out. All right, so I will come out with the June readings here shortly. I kind of feel like the other reading, intuitively, I was saying that it felt like more of a June-July reading anyway, so maybe it's something that you're dealing with on that one. But anyway, let's get into this here. What is coming up here for Taurus? What messages? What does Taurus here need to know? First card out is the Six of Pentacles. It is your energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, starting off your reading. Six of Pentacles is about, can be an opportunity coming towards you, but also, it's giving and receiving, right? And I feel like it's always that it's equal, right? So it's like either you're giving to someone and you're receiving the same. If it's just energy exchanges, I feel like it's a balance here, right? So let's see what the challenge is for you. What is the challenge here for Taurus? We do have the Eight of Wands here. Okay, so what I'm getting off this reading so far with just the two cards, and I kind of want in my readings kind of tell you what I'm feeling up front here. And of course, this can completely change in the reading. But, I feel like I'm connecting to someone here that could be waiting for an opportunity, can be a communication, but the challenge is the Eight of Wands, okay? And that is about changes here. So there can be this weight of, like I said, communication or an opportunity coming towards you, but there can be some sort of delay here, okay? So let's continue. Let's see the past energy here for Taurus. What is the past energy here for Taurus? We do have the Eight of Pentacles. It's interesting because the Eight of Pentacles in the other reading, we ended off with the Eight of Pentacles. It was actually with the Eight of Cups was a potential outcome, which was clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. So who knows? Maybe this is something that is like after that reading. Let me see your focus here, Taurus. We do have the Magician, Gemini and Virgo energy here. Let's take a look at your possibilities here, Taurus. What is the possibilities? I think I saw a tower. All right. Let's take a look at the near future here. The Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. I mean, just by looking at these cards here, Taurus, we have a tower and then it's followed by the Wheel of Fortune. So we do have something here that is coming towards you that is bringing a lot of change, I feel like, in your life, okay? Now, because it's a general read, it's just a YouTube reading here, and there's so many people that watch, it could go a lot of different ways depending on what your situations are, okay? But I do feel like there's a shift in energy in regards to something ending and a brand new beginning that is starting for you. And with the focus being the Magician, it is something that you're manifesting, okay? It's something that you're working on. And it's not something that you're sitting and waiting. It's like you are doing the things necessary here to bring this change. And maybe it's you trying to figure out a truth. Maybe you are trying to figure out a certain situation that is not working out for you, and you bring that ending for you, right? It's something like that. But whatever it is here, Tower to the Wheel of Fortune, it's moving you forward towards I feel like a lot of new opportunities here with that Wheel of Fortune. I don't feel like it's just one opportunity. I do feel like there's offers coming towards you, okay? So this can be in love, this can be in career, whatever this is here. It could just also be form of ideas as well that help you move forward, all right? Your power here, Taurus. What is your power for Taurus? Your feels? Death, all right? Scorpio energy. In your power, we have the Death card, which is about transformation. And I feel like I'm connecting here with Tauruses that have been working on themselves. I do feel like there's a little bit of ending a lot of old cycles and patterns. But also with the Death card here, I do feel like there's a lot of period of growth. And I don't feel like this is something that is just happening out of the blue, and you are dealing with this for just a week. I do feel like I am connecting with someone here who's been dealing with it for quite some time. Okay, and I feel like every time something happens, something changes here, there is a lesson that is always learned. And I feel like lately what I'm picking up, and maybe it's not for everyone, but I kind of feel like it's been some sort of domino effect. It's like one thing after another, basically. Okay. But it is leading you. There is this, what I'm visioning here is like the path is still moving forward for you, but you might feel like things are not, may feel stagnant in a way here. Okay. Let me see the environment. We do have the Page of Wands. It is interesting that these cards are kind of coming out. We do have a few cards that are similar to the other reading as well. I do see the Empress here is on the bottom of the deck. Environment, I have the Page of Wands. So you have a lot of ideas. This could be you trying new things, okay? And maybe, your environment right now is just, that Page of Wands can just be daydreaming about new ideas right now. And what I mean by that, I don't know if that even makes sense, but, you could just be trying to think about, what you're trying to implement into your life. And there's a sense of visioning it, okay? So you may have changed things around your home, or maybe change things about how you move about the day here. You could be, maybe you're doing a certain, you had a schedule, right? Maybe you had a schedule and now you started to change that up a little bit. And I feel like it's starting to give you more ideas, or at least you start to think a little bit more to what you can create here, okay? Let's see the hopes and fears. What is the hopes and fears here for Taurus? We do have the Two of Wands. Now, it is your hopes and fears for that Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands, it is that fire energy. And when you see that anything two in tarot, it's always about a decision, right? The Two of Pentacles, we don't know what to do. We have the Two of Swords. We don't see the path we want to see, right? When we have the Two of Cups, we have an opportunity to exchange our emotions with someone, right? The Two of Wands, though, it's like, it's not about someone making a decision here for yourself or for you. It's you making your own decision. And you can see there's two wands in this card. There's one against the wall, right here. And she's holding on to another wand. And that wand, you can see the world down here is a little, looks like a Volkswagen, what was that? Little van, those I forgot the name of those vans, but she's daydreaming. She's like, you know what? There's got to be something else out there for me. I don't feel like I'm in the right spot. And the Two of Wands here, it is in your hopes and fears, like I said. So you're hoping that something changes, but you're also scared, okay? You're very scared to make a decision. But the feeling I'm picking up with this Two of Wands is that there is a decision being made. There is you taking a risk here. And this change, this feeling here is going to be scary, because I feel like, there is this death, there's this transformation, there's this tower here. So there's a lot changing, I feel like, not only for yourself, but for the people around you, the environment, your, people that here. And it could be simply that you just say, you know what, I'm choosing things that I want, and it changes everyone around you because they like the old you and they don't like the new you, right? So it can go that way as well. So let me see the potential outcome here for Taurus. What is the potential outcome? The Five of Wands. I was just saying, people can be not agreeing to whatever choice these are, all right? But I mean, I do see the Knight of Wands underneath here. More fire energy. It is this feeling that, you're very passionate about something. You do want to move in a different direction. I feel like you're trying to get out of this stagnation. I feel like you're trying to change things up in your life to where it does feel like you are you. You know what I mean? You're doing the things that you really want here. You're creating the things that you want. And maybe you just, like I said, want to try try new things with that Page of Wands. But the Page of Wands, you can see she's throwing up the wand in this card, and she doesn't really care where it lands. Pretend that wand is an idea, right? And that idea is being thrown up and saying, let's see where this one, what happens with this idea. You know what I mean? She's a very young at heart type of energy. And I feel like with this Death card being over here, Scorpio energy, moving into this Page of Wands, it's like, you know what? I've kind of came to a point where why am I overthinking things? Why am I going to, wait all the time? I want to move forward. If it doesn't work out, it is what it is. Let's just see what happens. It is that very, when I meant young at heart, it's like, can be immature at sometimes, these cards are going to be in the upright. So it can caution immatureness because maybe you don't think something through here. But with the outcome, I feel like maybe these changes that you're doing for yourself is causing more issues around you. And I feel like it's being pointed out for you to be aware of that. Okay. It's interesting because I am picking up this energy from the last reading too. So maybe it is kind of feeding through. So I don't want to get so deep into that, but I do feel like that Five of Wands being the outcome is going to bring conflict. Okay. Interesting. All right. So let me see this Five of Wands here for you, Taurus. What is the Five of Wands here? The Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. People are watching you. All right. People are watching you here. I see this Four of Pentacles too. It's like people are watching you, but you can see she's holding on to those pentacles. She's not really given all the information at this time, but people are trying to find information out. Either they're trying to ask other people about you, or they're trying to ask you questions. Hey, what's going on? You haven't talked in a while. It's trying to see what you're up to. And I feel like there is some intentions here to, possibly keep you held back here. And that was the energy I was picking up from the other reading. So again, I do feel like it's the other reading is really coming into this one here. Okay. But this one feels like more you in control. Okay. So this can be an after energy from the other one. Maybe I'll label it part 1, part 2. I don't know yet. But I mean, I do feel like Taurus, you're moving into, or whoever I'm connecting with, these readings, like I said, I'm not focused on the months and all that stuff. I'm kind of just throwing some cards out and seeing what the energy is like. So hopefully it does resonate for at least one person here. And but I do feel like there's this shift where you're taking control, but it's like I said, going to bring conflict. Okay, what is the advice here for and this reading? I do feel like that if you guys were waiting for an opportunity or an offer or something to change, I do feel like that there is another connection, another energy that is giving you an opportunity. Okay, your challenge is that Eight of Wands. You do want this change, but it is that Sagittarius energy. It's a very fast change. So I do feel like the advice here is about patience as well. All right. Not only patience with what you're trying to work on and what you're trying to put energy into, but patience with yourself, on what you're trying to manifest. It's like don't be discouraged that if things don't work out the timing that you want. Understand that it is going to take some steps to get there. Okay. Anything else here? Any advice here for Taurus? I kind of feel like that's just what the energy is looking like here for you, Taurus. We do have the Ten of Cups, the Six of Swords. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be moving towards something new in regards to a lot of different things. I mean, Ten of Cups here can be just a new environment. This could be a new group here. This could just be you and your own happiness, because the Ten of Cups doesn't have to be with someone. You guys heard me say that before. And, that Ten of Cups is whatever that Ten of Cups, is for you, right? So doesn't mean about just buying a home and, and all that stuff. It could be anything, okay? But with the Six of Swords here and the Knight of Cups, I do feel like, the Six of Swords is someone coming in for you, okay? Because sometimes the Six of Swords can be this energy of you moving forward, moving towards something else, moving towards calmer waters. And I do feel like that is the energy. But also the Six of Swords means that there can be a friend or someone coming in to offer something. I don't feel like it's like coming in to help you, okay? It's more about offering an opportunity or giving this idea to where you can, boom, break free to something brand new. And then Knight of Cups here can be leading you to an opportunity in love. I mean, this can go a lot of different ways with that Knight of Cups, okay? Bottom of the deck, I do see the Hangman Pisces energy. So, in regards to advice, I do feel like there is about, I do pick up that patience, what I was saying earlier, but the Hangman's about taking a pause right now, typically, like the Fool, the journey of the Fool, right? Goes through so many stages, meets so many people, learns so much from others, right? And sometimes, you get to a point where you're saying, okay, I'm going to choose myself and start manifesting things for yourself. But also, the Fool, we don't have the Fool in here. I'm just talking as a little story here kind of for you. But we do have to take that moment to pause to see, and reflect before making a decision. Is this the way I want to go? Is this the decision I want to do? Is this going to bring me the fulfillment and happiness that I really want in my life right now, right? So it's about, before making a decision, before moving in a certain direction, is taking that break and looking at it at a different perspective here to see if it's going to fit for you. Okay. I feel like that is a big advice for you, because maybe there's an opportunity, or maybe you want to move in a different direction. Maybe there's other people that are trying to tell you what to do and what not to do. And I feel like that can bring confusion. And sometimes when that energies are around you, what do? You kind of like, you know what? Or at least some of us, we look at that and they go, you know what, whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to move on, because you feel like that's you're the outsider, right? If you choose yourself, you're kind of pulled away from possibly a group or a family group, right? So you might feel uncomfortable doing that. And that hangman energy is saying to really take a look at this before making those decisions. But at the same time, it's like, I do feel like you're being pulled to make a decision here for yourself. It's kind of weird how it comes out, but I do see a star after that as well. So it is Aquarius energy. So it is leading you towards wish fulfillment here. And maybe you just something here that you just don't see at the time. But I feel like when you reflect back at this, is probably going to be the greatest decision you've made in your life. I feel like that's what's going on here. Okay. It's like when you make a decision to go to a new company, and maybe it's not something that they pay enough. Again, just an example. And then like all of a sudden a year later, that maybe the manager leaves, or maybe they look at your work and say, hey, you know what? We want you to be, in this position. And then all of a sudden it's like, your salary goes up a lot. And then you just look back and say, man, if I didn't make this decision, I'd be stuck in this situation still, right? It's something like that. Okay. But that's what I'm picking up, Taurus. All right. So if this does resonate or helps anybody, please do hit that like button. And I'll be coming out some more videos. So if you guys have not subscribed and you feel like we vibe here, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, we'll see you guys. Have a good one.